listening to UsapLangTayo podcast. Unscripted advices, real talks, wild confession, and a whole lot more. Hosted by Fafa Grace. Eventually, you will be loved by someone just like how you love yourself. UsapLangTayo. Mondays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. On Sundays at 9 p.m. Tara, UsapLangTayo. You know? What's up mga fre? It's your Fafa Chris back again with another episode of UsapLangTayo.
Another one.
Akalain mo yun? Bare months na naman, diba? Whenever I see boys and girls, walang label pero sweet, diba? O sa lahat na nakikinig ngayon sa episode na to, lalo na sa mga single, open na po ang registration ng SMP. Samahan ng malalamig ang Pasko. Wherever you are right now, I hope all is well. Ilang buwan na lang at Pasko na. So I know that in times like this, we should be, or some of you maybe are already buying some stuffs, maybe gifts or Christmas party gifts, or regalo sa families and so on, and all that stuffs. Unfortunately, may threat pa rin sa labas. So, if you're going outside, make sure that you are well equipped. Things like, face mask or face shield. I mean, you have to take care of yourself always, every time. Kasi, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. Lalo na kung wala kang jowa, di ba? Papa Chris. Oh, what's up, pre? Gusto ko pa sanang umattend ng party. Uy, anong meron? Birthday na ang kaibigan ko eh. Kaso, wala akong matinong damit. Baka sabihin nila, ang hirap ko, ang poor ko. Teka, ano bang record na outfit niya sa party niyo? Barong po. Ano meron ka? Yung yung pang hip-hop. Outs. Gay. Ay, yun lang problema kasi maraming judgmental na tao ngayon eh. Dinedepende nila yung itsura mo, yung outfit mo, based on how you dress sa appearance mo. Pero wag ka mag-alala, Fre, kaargo kita ngayon. Kasi yung pag-topic natin for today is all about judgmental people. And ang title ng episode 10 natin is Do Not Be a Prisoner of Someone's or Others' Opinions. Okay? Pero bago ang lahat, shoutout muna natin sila Alex, Robin, Jeppy, at Maki ng Team Bar na Ghoul. Ayan. Mga mukhang Shanghai ang mga yan eh. Ewan ko ba dyan? Shoutout din natin si Hannah, si Owie, si Ken, si Jello, si Josh, si Boss Rob ng Team Biglang Liko. Last na yun ha. Shoutout din natin ng Team We Care We Love, lalong-lalo na kila Miss A, Shao TV, J-Boy at Papa Yaj. Ayan. Parang nakakabulol mag-shoutout ngayon ha. Shoutout din kay Jenna na masugid dating listener. Hello sa iyo. So, enough of that. Let's go straight to the topic. Most of us are actually scared to act on the things that we love to do or we want to do because of the fear to fail, or because of the fear of being judged. But it's actually not because you're afraid to fail, but you're just actually afraid of others' opinions. That's actually true. Mas lalo na dito sa Pinas, 'di ba? Pag ikaw yung babae, nakita ka ng iba na may kasama lalaki, dis oras ng gabi, yung iba tatawagin kang pokpok. Kapag ikaw ay nahuling may kausap na ibang tao, tapos, may jowa ka, tatawagin kang malandi. Minsan kapag may sport ka na sasalihan, tapos malalaman ng iba na ilang beses ka nang sumasali, sasabihin nila, hindi ka naman magaling palagi kang talo. Or kaya kapag nakita kang, or pag nakita mo na parang nilalandi ng isang babae ang isang lalaki, sasabihin ng iba, baka may nangyari na sa kanila kasi ganyan sila gumalaw and all that stuff. Unfortunately, this is the reality, mga pre. Di na siya mawawala sa buhay natin. Parang, alam mo yun, yung mga taong chismosa, judgmental folks. Why? It's because we are actually doing it as well. It's just that we haven't noticed that because we have the mindset na kapag tayo yung nakipagchismisan, okay yun sa atin. Malinis intensyon natin. Parang ganon. Yun ang mindset ng karamihan. Fact of the matter is, we also judge people based on their financial status, the appearance, and the way how they act. That's actually how it works. Lahat ng bagay na napapansin natin sa isang tao, na napag-uusapan yan or judge natin yan nang hindi natin namamalayan. That's what's happening most of the time sa ating environment. Hindi natin namamalayan yan Especially mga mali nila, lagi natin yung pinupuna yun. Why we are afraid of being judged? It's because we value too much of others' opinions. We're scared, in a sense that we're afraid that you might get judged if you were, if you were saw living in the squatters area, or wearing the same clothes every week, or pag palagi ka nangungutang, or most of the time, yung appearance natin. Tayo kasi as a human being, we value too much of the other's attention. To the point na, the things that we love to do, or we want to do, we are not able to do because we are afraid of being judged. You know what, mga fre? This is also the reason why there are, what they call this, social climbers, if I'm not mistaken. They have a sense of belongingness if they're in. And that is through a specific material or, gatherings such as, going to the beach for you to have an impression na you're an outgoing person. You bought a car or you bought an iPhone, XS Max, or etc. It's like we tend to buy things that we don't need just to impress the others or the people around us. In a sense na, kung i-judge man ako, sasabihin nila, uy, yayamanin. Or, uy, mayaman. Diba? Sana all. And, alam mo yun, it's actually kinda absurd. Ang pangit nun. Because we value too much of the other's opinion to the point na we're being a prisoner of our own reality. We are trying to be someone far from who we really are, and that's absurd. What's the purpose? Paano ko maiiwasan ng social climbing just to be accepted in our society, Fafa Crest? Ewan ko. Ba't mo ako tinatanong? Di ko rin alam, to be honest. Why I don't know? Because I am guilty myself. I actually almost bought a Huawei 7, yung latest na labas ni Huawei, yung may 4 na camera, I believe, dun sa likod. Yun ata yun. And I have Huawei 5i, which is my current phone. And I almost bought that phone not because of the features, not because of the upgrade and all that stuff, not even the technology that it has. The main reason, if ever, I would buy that phone is not because I need it. Because my Huawei 5i is working pa rin naman. It's all good. I mean, I can even play ML. I can play COD and Among Us. Speaking of Among Us, nababatep na ako. Lagaw na mamatay dun eh. The main reason why I will buy that phone, I will buy that Huawei 7i phone, if ever, is not because of the upgrade or the technology that it has, but it's just, to show the people that I have a new phone, that I can afford it just to be in this society that we have right now. Despite the fact that I am just a breadwinner, I can't, waste any single peso to the things that I don't need or I don't want. So the end product of buying those things is not because you need them, or it's not because I need them, but because you just want to impress others who don't like you. Is it good to impress other people around you in that way? Of course, no. Why? What's the purpose of you buying the things that you don't need just to impress other people around? Other people around you. Diba? What happens after that? Nakabili ka nga ng kotse, nakagala ka nga sa LU, nakabili ka na ng iPhone 11. Pero the end product is, nagkautang-utang ka. And sino magsasuffer in the end? You. Diba? Ikaw lang naman eh. You know what, mga friend? This fear of being judged by others, in most cases, it's kind of a reflection of our insecurities. That's actually true. So when you fear someone, siguro pag naisip mo na yung iba ginajudge ka or feeling mo ginajudge ka, what you're really doing is judging yourself and the other person. That's actually what is the main concept of why people are, afraid of being judged. You assume you've done something that is going to cause a negative judgment. And that is actually a reflection of your own fears. So, paano kung maiiwasan ang pagiging, social climber at ma-judge ng ibang tao? Honestly, I don't know. Pero, what I can give you advices is for you on how you can assess yourself in a way that you will gain your self-confidence. What are those? First off, you need to know your own strengths and limitations. If you know what you are good and let's say if you know what you are good at and what you are your weaknesses rather, or your setbacks, you're less likely to be affected by what others say or think about you. Diba? Be confident in your abilities and know your shortcomings better than anyone else. Kasi at the end of the day, it's all you. It's all about you, and no one matters kasi you are the master of your own life. You're the one who's in control, no one else. If someone has something to say about you, or they form an opinion on you based on what they think, do you think that really has something to do with you? If you can, become truly aware of your own attributes, vulnerabilities, or strengths, perhaps the impact of the judgment and the impressions, those will be irrelevant. In a sense na, this is about you harnessing all of your qualities and owning them. Don't allow anyone to strip you of your individuality and character. See, the most happiest, the most successful, and the most bravest people are the ones who doesn't give an F to what others are saying. And that's actually true. Bakit ako papaapekto sa isang bagay na hindi naman totoo? Bakit ako papaapekto sa mga bagay, sa mga opinion ng mga tao na hindi naman nakakatulong sa akin? You see the difference? That's how it works. Second, you have to resist letting others define you. People will always have an opinion, and that's actually true because that's what we normally do. Diba? May opinion tayo sa lahat ng bagay-bagay because what? That's the perks of being a human being. Understanding that they are entitled to own thoughts is an important step in moving past any fear of being judged. I mean, if you are highly impacted by what others think about you, that's the time that you're gonna have to, take a look at your own self-esteem and confidence. Yun na yung point na kailangan mo nang tingnan or i-assess yung sarili mo. Baka may mali na or may bagay ka nang kailangang improve or may bagay kang kailangan tanggalin, bawasan, or what, so on. I mean, it's kind of cliche. I mean, I know it's hard stuff, but trust me, mga friend. Once you're able to come with the terms on how you can, generally feel about yourself, you can begin to work on the areas that you don't feel satisfied with. Meaning to say, if you're able to find a solution on the things that you think that you're not confident enough, that will make a big impact to yourself, especially in your self-esteem. Diba? Huwag mo hayaang i-mold ka ng opinion ng iba. Don't allow anyone to do that to you. Instead, let yourself be an example, or paano ko ba sabihin? Let yourself mold those opinions instead. In a sense na ikaw mismo ang magbabago ng opinion nila. How? Based on what you're going to do and based on what you are showing to them. Third is be aware of your inner critic. There's a lot of stories that I've heard about their alter ego. Parang there's actually a little voice in your head that can get pretty loud. Kumbaga yun yung another persona mo. Yun yung parang konsensya mo na halimbawa na lang bibili ako ng ganito. Pero yung other persona mo is telling you otherwise, that you don't need this, you just wanted to impress someone else, but buying these stuffs will not benefit you, will not make a useful impact, sort of. Diba? Yun yung parang second persona mo. Recognizing your inner critic and any negative thoughts that creep up on you is the first step in overcoming fear. Self-doubt as well. That's actually, I believe that's one of the reasons why meron tayong self-doubt is because the persona that you have, the another persona that you have in mind and you yourself is not meeting halfway. That's why you're having a self-doubt. Diba? It happens regardless of the age, ethnicity, values, beliefs. This particular personal challenge that I'm pertaining to, it plays a big part in why so many people are held back from being authentic themselves. See, that's the reason why I'm telling you earlier that there are a lot of people who's actually having a hard time to be themselves. They're trying to be someone else just to be in with someone's circle, or let's say parang standards nila gusto nilang ma-meet, so they're trying to be someone who's far from who they really are. Nasasamid ako sa vape. Grabe. Diba, once you're in control of your thoughts and beliefs, mga friend, you can begin to make shifts on your thinking or the way how you think. And it should be, a more positive and optimistic. Without, worrying what other people will think about you. Kasi, pag lalo tayo nagpapa-apekto sa kung anong sinasabi ng iba, chances are, you will not be able to do what you want to do. You are not able to those things that you love to do, and you're gonna be, or you will be someone who's far from who you really are because you want them, or you want those particular people to, or you want to satisfy those particular people, di ba? Yun yung mali, which is one of the reasons why I'm telling you na if you want to be strong enough each and every day, you have to assess yourself. You have to accept the reason, or you have to accept the fact that you are also held responsible on those opinions. Minsan kasi tayo, ginajudge tayo ng ibang tao because of what we do, what we are actually doing. And most of the time, it's also partly our fault. We are held responsible on those things because we are showing them the things na pwede nilang kainisan or what. I'm not saying na don't be yourself or, edi maging mahinayan ka or what. But most of the time, if we are, over the limit, chances are, doon tayo ginajudge eh. Diba? Make yourself a priority. That's number 4. Allowing yourself or allowing someone else's judgment to cloud your own perception is kinda impacting in a way that it gives them a power in your life. Parang namamanipulate ka nila. Halimbawa na lang, si Papa Crush kasi, ang pangit manamit, ganyan. So, most of the time, halimbawa, kapag ganun yung comment sa'yo, syempre mag-iiba ka ng pananamit. Ngayon, pag nag-iba ka na ng pananamit, doon papansin nila na ganto-ganto ka na, nag-iba ka na, sort of. And that's one of the reason why we are trying to be someone else's own image just for us to be or just for us to find the sense of belongingness in their circle. Diba? I mean, if you tend to do this, you have to knock it off. You have to throw this away because you're the expert on your life. You yourself are, you know yourself better than anyone else. You have to trust yourself and your abilities. Hindi sila ang may control ng buhay mo. It's all you. At the end of the day, it's all you. Hindi naman porket pag sinabi nilang dapat ganito ka manamit or dapat ganito ka umasta, gagawin mo na, 'di ba? Kasi you will, ano ka, robot, ano ka, manika, 'di ba? Hindi ka naman siguro ganun. That's, I don't know, most of the time what's happening in this country, especially sa bansa natin. Kasi yung society natin, iba eh. Napaka-judgmental ng society natin. That's actually true. Diba? Sabihin natin may 100 kang ginawa. 99% of those are correct, are, beneficial to them. Pero that 1%, yung mali mong ginawa, yun yung pinakaunang napupunan nila. Why? Because they tend to forget the things that you've done to them, especially the good things, because you have done something wrong. Ganon ka-judgmental ang society natin. Acknowledge that, you are good. Don't be afraid to own up the things that you're not. Let go of any urge to be perfect. In a sense na, hindi mo kailangang ma-meet lahat ng standards nila. Nakakasamid talaga yung vape. Taas kasi ng neck. Huwag mong piliting i-achieve yung perfection. Kasi nobody else is perfect. Walang taong perfecto. Kasi kung meron, I think wala tayong magiging problema sa pag-ibig, sa pera, sa society natin, sa lipunan, di ba? prioritize your personal needs and prevent anyone else from taking control of the way how you feel about yourself. Kailangan yung happiness, yung contentment, it should start within you. So as early as now, you start generate that. How? How are you going to do that? Invest in yourself. That's the last thing. Get support with the parts of your life if you wish to improve on. I mean, you know, mga friend, invest on your own personal growth and well-being. Diba? I mean, it's kind of cliche, ano, mga friend, pero if you're gonna do more of what you enjoy doing, chances are you will be yourself, and you will be able to impress others based on what you're doing. Because why? You are loving yourself. Get the gym membership that you've been slacking on, or look into a therapist, diba? Okay, therapist. Sorry na mga friend. Diba? You know, personal coach, or mag-vacation ka kung saan mo mang gusto. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you think will make you, or will develop your personal growth, do it for yourself. Huwag kang mag-rely dun sa sinasabi ng iba. You're just gonna have to follow your mind and your heart. Okay? I know that it's kind of cliche na ang mind natin and ang heart natin, most of the time, they are not meeting halfway. Kaya nga may problema sa pag-ibig, may problema sa lipunan and all that stuff. Kasi nga, minsan, nauuna yung puso natin instead of utak. Take note of this, mga friend. Ang utak natin may sariling puso. On the other hand, our hearts has its own mind. Pero alam mo ba, ang pinakabobong mag-isip ay yung puso. Why? Why nga ba? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Kasi, our hearts, kumbaga sa kanta ni Selena Gomez, the heart wants what it wants. Parang ang hirap mag-English ngayon. That's actually true. Pero, without the mind itself, nawawala tayo dun sa end goal natin. Na, especially yung mga previous episode ko. Nawawala tayo sa end goal natin, which is being a strong, independent woman, self-worthy, loving yourself. Kasi, yun nga, ginagamit lagi natin yung puso natin, di ba? I mean, 2029, hindi na uso ang tanga, di ba? I mean, if you're not taking the necessary steps to get through your personal challenges, the road ahead may seem, not so uplifting. That's why some of you or some of us are actually, living a normal, okay life. Nothing extraordinary. Kumbaga, kontento na tayo sa ganito. Kontento na tayo na basta makakain na 3 beses sa isang araw, that's fine. I mean, this is me not judging you, but this is me telling you na if you want to be better, then you're gonna have to, of course, grind. Work something else. Find ways. Because if you're just gonna, sit down and wait for the day to end, walang mangyayari. Diba? The bottom line here, mga friends, is that you don't have to let anyone to mold you based on their opinions. Diba? Do not be someone else just to be in their circle. If you want to be successful in life, don't give an F to what others are saying. I mean, it's kind of hard. Yes, it's kind of hard kasi some of you may be maramdamin. But if you don't give a damn to them, it's gonna be simple. You will be able to do the things that you want because you don't give a damn. You're the one who's in control of your life. You're the master of your own life. No one else. Diba? Bakit? Utak ba nila yung ginagamit mo sa tuwing may gagawin ka? Puso ba nila ang ginagamit mo sa tuwing may susundin ka? If you want to be happy, to be successful, you have to be strong enough to be on the top, which I believe that you will be on that particular state someday. Kasi most of us define success which is, tied to financial. Pag marami kang pera, automatic, mayaman ka, successful ka. But is it? Is it really the true meaning of being successful? I think no. Based on what I've read and based on my experience, money doesn't give you happiness. I mean, it sounds cliche, it's kind of showbiz na money doesn't give you happiness. So showbiz, diba? Pero it doesn't mean that it's not true. I mean, it doesn't mean that what I'm trying to say right now in this episode, what I'm trying to say to you is not true. It's actually hell damn true. Diba? I mean, think of it. Think of this. If the true meaning of being successful is having money, then why people or famous people are committing suicide? Isa nandun yung idol ko, si Chester Bennington of the Linkin Park, which is again a famous band, and he himself is a famous one. Yung isang member ng K-pop group na sikat, I forgot the name, but as far as I know, which is I'm pretty confident na nag-commit siya ng suicide because of, I think, anxiety or what. Meron pang isang DJ na sikat, si Avicii. I don't know kung paano ba-pronounce yung name niya. They're all famous. That's the one that they're, yung similarities nila. They're famous, they're rich, they have lots of money. But unfortunately, they did commit suicide. Take note, they are rich. They have lots of money, but they did commit suicide. They know what I'm saying. I mean, if the factor of being happy is getting a lot of money, then they should not have taken off their lives in the first place. Kumbaga, kung sapat na yung pera para maging masaya ka, sana hindi na sila nang pamatay. I mean, there's a lot of factors for you to be happy. Or I know some of you will tell me na, well, on the contradicting part, money helps you to buy the things that can make you happy. Yes, that's actually true. I don't have any objections to that. But my question is it really the true meaning of being happy? Buying the things that can make you happy? Or, buying a ticket to be in the place that you'll be happy, or buying the car which you can use on a daily basis for you to be happy? I mean, is it really the true meaning of happiness? I mean, I think the end goal of everyone is to be happy and contented. Napaka-cliche ng word, happy and contented. Pero that is true. And napakahirap makamit nun, napakahirap i-attain nun. Diba? So how can you be successful and happy? Do the things that you love. Find the ways on how to develop yourself. Love yourself, of course. Live the life to the fullest. Do not be a prisoner of others' opinions. Be authentic. You don't need to impress anyone or everyone just for you to be in their circle, because the right person or the right friends will be impressed enough of who you are, of who you really are, diba? And that's, I believe, is the true meaning of being successful. See, in my opinion, the true meaning of being successful is when you wake up each and every day, having your Milo, kasi Milo boy ako eh. Eating pandesal and watching the sunrise with my dogs without, thinking or being stressed. And I am able to do the things that I love the most. I think that's the true meaning of being happy. It's you who has a peaceful mind, diba? And then again, napakahirap ma-attain ng ganung mindset because especially sa pandemic na nangyayari, complications sa kung ano-anong bagay, pag-ibig, politika, and so on, napakahirap mahagilap yung peaceful mind, diba? Which is what I'm referring to, which is the true meaning of being happy, okay, being successful. If you're able to find a peace of mind, diba? But for now, if you want to be somehow at least successful, be happy, it should start with yourself. Don't let anyone be an obstacle to that. Be the horse who can jump onto that obstacle, diba? So, wakalain mo yon, natapos na naman yung ating usapan. Napakalupit. So, ayun, napag-usapan na natin yung mga dapat nyong gawin if you want to be if you want to be free of others' opinion. Kung nakalimutan mo ulit, rewind mo na lang to, 'di ba? So don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Hit like and subscribe ka na rin para update ka sa mga susunod na usapan natin. Also, mapapakinggan mo rin ako sa Spotify and Anchor. Search mo lang sa Spotify, UsapLangTayo. Sa Anchor, that's anchor.fm/ULTalks. And also sa Twitter ko, @ULTTalks. Ayun. So, thank you so much sa mga nakinig sa episode na to. Thank you so much, and I hope you were able to get the thing that I'm trying to explain. Sana may natutunan kang lesson, and sobrang thank you if you're able to listen my pilot episode up until this episode. Thank you so much, and sana abangan mo pa yung mga susunod na real talks, love advices, life advices, and of course, yung wild confessions natin, which is sinaba ka ng mga manyak. Yun lang naman. Thank you so much, and Papa Chris, peace out.